Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome. Happy Tuesday. It is election day here in the US, and it's always kind of crazy. One second. There we go. I had an echo coming through my ear. How is everybody? Thank you so much for joining me. Today is preparing for qualifying, and as you know, if you watched last week, watched my streams last week, we have been preparing for qualifying for maybe about a week now, over a week. And it's a big deal because there's our team, which is called MFR Cosmo. MFR stands for More Female Racers Cosmo. Um, is we're just qualifying for the SimGrid Endurance Cup 2, which is a big deal. So if you folks are not familiar with the SimGrid Endurance Cup, it's a 4-hour race, and it's once a month, and it goes from November 14th till March. So it's a big deal because we are qualifying to be the top 130 in the top 135, 135, and that's a lot. There's 160 teams trying to qualify for 135 positions. And this is all over the world. People are super fast. I'm on a team with Thea Mousson, Lauren Jubb, and Marin Edwards. So all female endurance team. Um, it's it's been kind of stressing me out, to be honest, which is why I've haven't postponed the qualification because we have until tomorrow night. I think, well, maybe like 3 o'clock local time here, Pacific, to qualify. And we can do 5 sessions on the qualification servers, and we, each driver will put down 10 laps, and SimGrid will look at the laps, and they will take the average of, I think, the two fastest drivers. I'm not quite sure if I'm um, explaining that correctly because it is quite confusing. Let's see, average to fastest of 4 qualifying. Hmm. So basically, they're going to select the two fastest drivers of the team of 4 and average their times. I believe that's how it works. Anyway, I need to get up to speed, which is why I'm here. Let's see. Let's look for this multiplayer server. Shiesel Tom, how's it going there on Twitch? Um, let's see. So this is a server that was rented by one of our team members, Marin, and it's our private server, so we can hop on at any time, and she set the track temp and conditions in which we'll be qualifying at. Um, so we will see how that works. Let's see. All right. Can you folks hear? Can you folks hear the game at all? I think you can. If I'm not mistaken, I'm just checking out everything. One sec. Just want to make sure that you folks can get the full experience. So here's the thing. Wow. Okay. So Thea Mousson is in the server right now. She's doing 135 sevens. So yesterday was my fastest time. I was doing the fastest ever, and this is a Ferrari 488, and I did a 136.24, I think, which is my fastest ever. Um, and we also got a new setup to try out, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go ahead and look at all these setups. Go ahead and load the one that I was using yesterday. And, oh, actually, it was the quali setup. I'm going to load that. and see how I do just to get warmed up. And then when I get comfortable with it, I think I might just look into the new setup and see if that's any better. What's up, Shortmaster there on YouTube? How's it going? Thanks for joining me. So I did a couple of setup changes, just mainly tire pressures. As I went faster, then I had to adjust it as I maybe carried more momentum around the corners and things like that. So here's some tea. What's up, 2J Zeke? That's right, it is a multi-stream. I'm streaming right now on Twitch, on Facebook, and on YouTube. That way, nobody can miss this. Thanks for joining me. Oh, Silent Shock, that is what I did here. On the qualifying server, you have also the advantage of the track being more rubbered in, which makes it faster. Thanks for following 2J Zeke. All right, what's up, Jeff, there on YouTube? I am just trying to get fast. It's just a little bit of pressure. I feel it. All right. Let's do it. So this is the Coach Dave Academy setup, and the only thing that I changed is the tire pressures. Oh, and gas. I think it said like it had 2 liters of gas. I think I put like 17 liters or something like that. Hold on. Just getting my wheel set and ready to go. Cold tires, so I'm just taking it easy. Whew. Ooh, slippery around that corner. I need to move my wheel. There we go. Yikes. Something feels weird about this today, like those micro adjustments, which when I sit in my sim or even my daily driver, I notice it. All right, tires are warming up a bit, so that's good news. Whoa! Came in really hot into that corner. All right, come on, tires. Work with me. Whoa. The good thing is that wasn't dirty, so at least it will log a time if I continue a little bit. And do not invalidate this lap. Oh. Alright, there we go. Tire temps are coming up. Whoops. There's a little twitch. This is a super tricky corner. It feels so slow. Ooh, a bit of twitch. didn't want to lift there, but I didn't turn early enough. Okay, that was a pretty slow lap. Got a little push there. Yikes! Drift through that corner. Delta's still up. Didn't want to drift through that corner. So the one thing I do have to remember, which is what I was doing yesterday to get my fastest lap, was to carry more speed in the corners. So that's something that I just remembered. It seems obvious, like obviously, but yeah, I just have to do it. More speed than I'm carrying right now. Lost some time there. It's okay. I mean, considering I did drift a corner, the time's not bad. Oops, a bit squirrely. It's okay. Braking too late there. That corner is so tricky. Whoa, 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 whoa. Braked too late. It happens. Just kind of dialing myself in. First few laps, getting into the sim. I consider that just all warm up. All right, wow, Taya's smoking fast. The good thing is, I think right now Taya and Lauren are the fastest right now. So 2 fastest drivers, and they're smoking it. So that's awesome. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jeff. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. Let's see. Ah, got it. Got it. I actually, yeah, you know, for the Coach Dave Academy setups, I actually bought all of the setups for the Ferrari, and it's awesome. And that's kind of like my go-to setup because I don't know anything about setups, and I feel like, you know, I'm just one of those people who want to hop in and just drive, and hopefully there's like a car already perfectly set up for me. So yeah, I just went ahead and just bought all of them. So I that's kind of my go-to thing. Let's see. Let's see. So I have all of these setups that I kind of modified or I tried and kind of like tested to see what fits my driving style. I like my car a little looser. Why? because rally driver. I don't know. Because drifter, maybe. Um, but I think it's hard to find a setup that matches everybody's driving style. So 17 liters. I think we're good on the tire pressures. Okay, let's see. Let's see what you folks have to say on Twitch. Oh yeah, Misano is a very, very technical and tricky track. And in the More Female Racers Championship, there were all kinds of tracks which were all new to me, but this was the track where I just felt that even going into the race, I was like, I don't know how to approach this corner. And still, I feel like, in the GT3s, you approach it a little differently. And I'm still learning. So a lot to learn on this track, a lot to just try to consistently get a pace going. All right, let's see. Short Master asks, how am I feeling about the upcoming Enduro? Well, I am feeling a bit nervous. Like, I feel that the pressure's on for qualifying because there's so many fast people who are qualifying, and you look at the teams and just the sheer amount of people who are fast, which is crazy. I think right now, if we're just looking at our times that we've been putting down, not in the qualifying server, but our own times, um, and I think with Taya and Lauren putting down times, I think we're like 159th, and we have to be 135th to even qualify to do the enduro. And I apologize if that is not the exact times, but that's basically what our teammate said. So yeah, a lot to learn here. There's Taya hitting the track. I am 1.9 seconds behind her, so I got a lot of time to shave off. I agree, Phantom. As far as the Coach Dave setups, I feel like they just fit my driving style, and I haven't tried them in the Porsche Cup either. I have nowhere near um, Porsche except the Cayman, but I hope to one day be fast enough to be in the Porsche Cup. Yes, Jeff, I am definitely going to be doing the Barcelona race on Saturday. I'm looking forward to that. I think for me, it's just one day at a time, right? Like, try to get faster, shave off as much time as I can. Tonight, I'm going into the server. I'm going to put my fastest lap times down. That's the plan anyway. And then I guess we just wait. We just wait to see where we end up, and hopefully, our team will be fast enough to actually race in the enduro. Let's see. What's up, Danon? They're on Twitch. How's it going? And Travis, how's it going there on Twitch? Thank you so much for following Automobilsmo. All right, let's go out again. Um, so I'm gonna do about 10 laps in this qualifying setup. I think it would let me hold on. Do I have enough gas? 17. Well, I don't really want to add fuel at the moment. Well, I'm just gonna run until I run out of gas, and then I'm going to switch the setup and go from there. Okay. I just want to make sure, like, triple check that I have the correct setup, because I hate when I'm on the track and I'm like, did I load it, or was that last time, or what have you? Yeah, Jeff, the Barcelona Enduro on Saturday will definitely help. It helps all the time. Any race that I do, it helps with learning racecraft. It helps with learning pace and just everything. The more time I spend behind the wheel, it's just experience, and hopefully I progress. Sometimes I just not lose it, but like I think it was on Saturday, I outbraked myself here at Misano, and I was like, oh, and I spun. It was my fault. But hey, that happens. We try to minimize those stupid mistakes and try to lower our, not even aggression, but like the red mist, right? So Silent Shock, you said 30 liters gives me about 11 laps. But how much does fuel affect your lap time from 17 liters to 30 liters? If it doesn't make that much of a difference, then I'll add 30 liters, but I just really want to keep it down. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm just gonna drive because we're just here to put down laps. Put down times. A 1/10. Okay, that's not so bad. We will see. So yesterday when I put down my fastest lap time, it was actually about an hour after practice. So it came at the end of practice. It didn't come at the beginning. You know, it takes a while to kind of get in the groove, get my focus on. Okay. Whoa, cold tires. And I heard that people who are in the qualifying server are getting pretty aggressive. Like it's a race. Whoops. Hold on. I'm just trying to be smooth. Oops. That's not smooth, that's okay. Just getting in the groove. This may be the trickiest corner. Braking early here, or earlier. Alright, tires are warming up. Let's do it. I'm looking to do 136s first, and then 135s. Oh boy. I probably shouldn't talk and try to do this at the same time, but yeah. Got it. It's like on my Forza stream. I feel like I go faster when I'm not talking, obviously. Just using my full brain power on the track. Haha, thanks, Taya! First. There we go. I feel a bit squished in my seat, like my seat is a little too high. I've been outbraking myself out there lately. Hold on. Maybe that will help. I can lift my pedal, my foot off the throttle. If I'm too close, then I'm just like, have the throttle pinned. Okay, let's do it. Not a great start on the front straight, but let's do it. I swear, that grass. We're gonna start this yet again. It's not going so well. Let's see. You ever have those slow mornings where you're just trying to wake your brain up, but it's not waking up? It's kind of what's happening. Let's see. Oh, okay, so I'm just scrolling up on the chat, seeing what I missed from everybody. Let's see. Woohoo! What's up, AMR Dan? How's it going? Hope you're having a wonderful night. Matt. What's happening? Thanks for joining me on YouTube. Suzuki-san, how are you? All right. Aw, thank you, Automobilsmo. I appreciate that. Oh boy, I need to get focused. How about some tea? Green tea with honey? That's yummy. So, folks, it's a big day in the US. You folks must know this, that it is election day. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I haven't even turned on the TV. I haven't even looked at anything election related yet. Yeah, it comes in like non-stop today, and I think I'm gonna just wait a little later on in the day because it's gonna go up and down. It's gonna like swing left, right. I don't know. It's almost not too much to take. It actually is too much to take if you watch it constantly, which is why I'm not going to watch it just yet. I did cast my vote, and so that's all I have to say. I'm looking for a bright future here in the US. So, well, you know what that means. No one-handed driving with a cup of tea. There we go. Been working on my shift points and trying to remember everything that I learned from AMR Dan yesterday, who guided me around the track. Let's see, taking it slowly. braking early. That was a little too early, but that's okay. We're gonna start there. Early enough so my brain has time to react. Alright, let's do this, folks. Whoa, got the grass. I knew I was gonna get it. But look at that delta. Oh no, that got me a little bit. So hard to tell sometimes. I just have to be consistent today. And every other day, but mainly today. I'll break myself. When in doubt, try to fix it. Alright, for real this time. Patience. I need patience today. I had more patience yesterday. Lots of time here. Look how much you can track out there. Slow. Wait. Hold on. I just wanted to check something. So, a bit squirrelier today. Just warming up and seeing if I could put down some decent times. Still slow, still warming up, so getting my brain in gear. This green tea should help, should kick in soon. It's like my coffee. I don't drink coffee. I drink green tea every morning. I absolutely love it. Let's see. Folks. Oh wow, Silent Shock. Okay, so yeah, you are going for it as well. Are you going to try to qualify again? All right, SC Fabiano, it is Misano. Let's see. 3 splits of 45 people. Okay. Yeah, so the times are super fast, and there's like what 159 teams who are trying to qualify for all those spots. What's up, Taya? Let's see. Just trying to catch up on all of your chats here on 3 different platforms. So Dan, as far as the 136.2, I set it in the Coach Dave Academy setup, and actually there's a new setup that Alana shared with us, so we will see how that works. So I'm just trying to really, not that in my head I'm like, I shouldn't change so many things right before qualifying, but at the same time I'm like, no, because I know what I technically can get down to in the Coach Dave setup. Um, and if a new setup can make me faster, whether it's more stable in the corners or um, it's more stable just, I don't know, on curbs or what have you, putting power to the ground when needed, then that's what I'm looking for. What's up, Curse of the Enthusiast? How's it going? Thanks for joining me. I appreciate all of you being here. Okay, so, I think it's time. I think it's time to hold on there. I am just hopping into my documents, and I thought I put that new setup in my Misano folder, but I do not see it there, so I'm just checking it out to see exactly where it went. Um, hmm, it's in there. Hmm. Let's see if the setup will show. There it is. We're just gonna load that one. I know, silent shock. It is a bit depressing when you look at how fast people are and you're like, what? It's like light years trying to, you know, get to that time. When you talk about, 3 or 4 seconds, that's a lot that I'm trying to get down. Let's just try 25 liters. We're gonna go with that. We're gonna run until we run out of gas. Now this is the new setup that I'm gonna test. Ah, got it. I'm just gonna test this one. I can't help myself, Dan. I'm sorry. I'm just so curious. I guess I'm thinking like maybe later on in the day I'll be more awake and I can put down some quicker laps. Maybe I'll just take like a couple laps to see. I'm curious really just to see how it feels. So right away I noticed that the TC is at 3, TC2 is at 4, and ABS is at 3, whereas the other setup I just got out of, everything was at 2. So we'll see what happens. drifted there. Oops. Come on. That was not a line that I ever took before. Dirty. I have to slow down a little more there, I think. I was trying to play with going into first or second there. Go on! I know it's dirty, but I like to see low numbers anyway. Come on. That was not the right line? Oh well. Okay, let's do it. Tricky. Come on. Ugh. Come on! 36! Ah! So I took the right line there. I'm always afraid of tracking out too far off the track and invalidating the lap. Lost it. Come on. I'm not using all of the track. That line there. I feel like I can never get it right. Come on. So close. Shifted up too soon. Whoa. No. I thought I would lose a lot more time than that. Yeah, not first gear. Experimentation. I just have to go out wider, I think. No. Dirty lap. So I'm definitely carrying more speed through that fourth, fifth, and sixth corners. Oh no! Come on. Oh. Well, I was trying something different actually, so. Yikes. Hello. Alright, so 4 more laps. Let's just take a look at these tire pressures because let's get a setup. I don't know, I'm just adjusting tire pressures. Dan, I need your help. We'll just do 2. Hey, don't know. I feel like that's okay. We're going to do mod. Here. That's my modification. Will it drift? You folks are so funny. Oh my gosh, I am missing some awesome comments here on YouTube. Let's see. What's up, Violet, there on Twitch? How's it going? And Puma, how are you? Thanks for joining me. Let's see. Phantom Racer, how's it going? I love that all of you are on here. Lauren, how are you? You folks are just too fast, you and Taya, and I love that you folks are. It just puts a lot of pressure on me. I don't want to crack. I love that the gang is here on YouTube. I appreciate you folks tuning in. You folks are curious as far as how I'm going to do. And yeah, just trying to shave off those seconds. I feel like I got so close. Look, so close to 136s. No, I'm not going to. I was going to click on my timetables. I don't want you to see all of my invalid laps. The struggle is real. 1 second. Let's see. Dan, I think I just have to kind of get used to it. I feel like I'm getting close. It's just staying consistent. And that for me, that's doing lap after lap after lap. You folks are funny. I am almost there. Oh, thanks, Lauren. Thanks, everyone, for your encouragement. Oh, let's try to do this again. Another 11 laps. Thank you, HP Supercharge. Violet, I have been putting some practice down. It's just, for me, you know, I get the coaching, and Dan coached us yesterday around the track, and it's just about putting it into action, executing everything that I was taught. And it's easier said than done. At speed, there's a lot of things going through my head. What I should be doing when I'm braking, am I braking enough? What speed I'm going, just everything. So just trying to get all those thoughts together and get a good lap and repeat it over and over. Ooh. Maybe I just need to slow down more. I think I just need to come into that corner with slightly less speed. It's about the feel, right? How fast is too fast and getting used to that as well. Oops. Missed that one. Still cold tires. And also the line. I still approach some corners kind of like, what? Is this where I'm supposed to brake? How much am I supposed to get on the gas, etc. So I just feel that there's so much to learn on this track and about this car. Yikes. Come on. How did I slow down? There's so much. Yet, I didn't lose that much time. That's mind-boggling to me. Maybe I'll take a shallower line. See how that works. Didn't work. brake earlier so I can get more of that curb. Get a later line coming out there. Okay, let's look at some tire pressures. Ignoring the delta is a very difficult thing to do. No! Guess it wouldn't hurt to lift. No. I turned too early. That was a horrible line. No. Focus. Oops. Oops. Very hot in this studio. I need to turn a fan on. Okay, let's do it. Oh no. It's not the best line. I know. I need to fix that. Oh boy. Okay, at least I got 36s, but I lost a lot of time on that last corner. Bad habits taking the rally line. Oops. Completely missed the apex. I thought that may have been quicker. Oh boy, what a slow lap. Whoa, missing that. Alright. Let's do it. A few more laps. Oh boy. Whew, folks, it is tough. All those slight slides, twitches cost me a lot in time. I might just have to have a break. I was actually just thinking about this different settings, traction control and ABS, and how different it feels from the Coach Dave setup that I was running yesterday. Um, it's definitely less squirrely, but I mean, I like. It's so hard. It's so hard to figure out which tune would work best. Ooh, thank you. My wonderful husband just delivered a piece of cake to me. Look at that. Yesterday was actually my birthday. So yeah, I kind of kept forgetting that it was my birthday yesterday because there was just a lot going on, and we actually celebrated this past weekend. So yeah, it just felt kind of like a regular day. And this cake though is amazing. So this is a tres leches cake, and I don't know if you folks have tried one of these, but I was asked not by my husband what kind of cake I wanted, and if I wanted a cake made for me, and I said yeah, and I provided a recipe, and here we go. It's amazing. Tres leches is three milks, so there's three milks in this cake, and although I don't drink dairy milk, I drink like almond milk and soy milk and coconut milk and stuff like that, I couldn't resist, and I love this cake, so it's very good. Thank you. I'm just gonna switch the mic off for a second. Show you Pride on Twitch. Yes, I have, and it's still tough. You know, even though I try to do exactly what other people do, I still can't get my times down. So it's just kind of a matter, I think, of translating the feel of the car or different driving styles and trying to figure out what works best for me, and just the whole learning process. I'm still fairly new to sim racing. As far as Assetto Corsa Competizione, I only started playing, I think, was it mid-August, so not too long, but I'm learning so much. The community is amazing. So let me see. Dan, Dan says on YouTube that I could go in Photoshop and tell people that I did a 126s instead of 136s. No, no, no. Yeah, definitely. So it's thank you for all the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. I love cake. That's right. And I actually am the cake baker, so it's really nice having somebody else bake me a cake. And I'm not a real fan of store-bought cakes. Bakery cakes, I'm okay. I guess you could say I'm a cake snob because I'm a baker. I could make a cake however I want to. So I make it to my liking. You know, I don't like it too sweet. I like it perfectly balanced as far as the flavors and what have you. So, um, yeah, finding a cake at a store that actually would make me say, "Ooh, this is a great cake," is really hard to find. Oh, discussion on turn 10. It is a tough one, right? There you go. Oh, Matt. That's so bad. But I don't mean to bring up the Aston Martin, Matt, but since you did, I still like the feeling of the Ferrari 488. It's really awesome, but like I said, I like my cars a little, not skiddy, not as stable, because stable is the wrong word. I like it um, loose a little bit. Not like a rally car, obviously, because I need grip, but stable, but a bit loose, I guess. All right. What should I do? Should I go to change the setup? Plot twist. Let's go back. Let's go back and put some fuel in it. How many liters of fuel did I have in the other setup? I don't recall. 23? We'll go with that. Thank you, JRK Games. I appreciate all the birthday wishes. This is Misano. So I'm actually practicing and preparing to qualify because the big qualification session ends tomorrow. And I need to go onto the server and do 10 of my very best laps. I have 5 sessions that I could complete my 10 best laps in. And we will see if our team qualifies for the Endurance Cup on SimGrid. Yes, somebody said cake. Hey, look at that. You know, I was thinking about that, Jeff. So Jeff says on YouTube that everyone knows it's all about the McLaren or McLaren, as he says. But you know, the first time I drove it was when we were testing cars for this endurance qualification, and I drove the McLaren and I was floored. I was like, oh my gosh, this car is so easy to drive. I absolutely loved it. It was one of those cars where I'm like, why have I never driven this before? And I like the Ferrari. I thought because I had the most experience or most time in it, it was the only GT3 car I've ever driven. Um, until I tried the McLaren and then oh yeah, I forgot about the Aston Martin. I drove that one too, but the Aston Martin was fast, so that was my second choice, even though it didn't feel fast, and that was the thing. Um, I was kind of struggling with it, but I actually got faster times in the end, so I said the Aston Martin was my second choice. But anyway, um, it's just a different kind of driving style. Tres leches cake. 'You folks. All right. 23 laps. I'm afraid to look at my timetables. I'm just not going to look at it right now. I just want to check one thing for this setup. So, folks, when I looked at the CDA setup, the front brakes were 4 and 4, and I changed it to 1 and 1. Why was that at 4 and 4? Why would it be at 4 and 4 versus 1 and 1? Dan, you're too funny. Let's do it. Okay, so I have to remember that this is a looser setup. So TC1, TC2, and ABS 2. ABS is on 2. All these other things on the dash, I really have no idea what it means. What I do notice is it's much lighter on the wheel right off the bat, just in the straights as well. I don't know what modification does that, but it's so much easier to turn. I have to remember I am on cold tires. La-di-da. What's up? I'm Jay Gott. I will try not to look at chat. There you go. Like that turn? Felt better. Let's see what times I get. Whoops. Well, and then there's that. Not to worry. I'm on cold tires. I'll get in the groove with this. This is the corner, even though it seems like a simple corner, it is a very difficult corner for me. The very last corner, the most important corner. Is it the most important corner? No, that's the second most important corner. I think the most important corner is, oops, turn 6. Okay, let's drive. Less talking, more driving. Whoa. And I have to remember that the ABS is at 2. Completely different feel. Give me a few laps to get used to this setup. I think I just have to decide on one line, right? Rather than kind of going into that corner saying like, all right, which line should I take this time? Because I can't seem to get the other lines right. I like that curve. Oh, that corner. Trying to keep it smooth. Whoa. How'd that happen? That whole section feels a lot easier in this setup. I don't know why. Braking a bit early. Oops. Like getting the car pointed right there and on this, onto this corner is so much easier. Oh, bad line. Oops. That was interesting. I like that curb. It's probably not something I should do. I feel the need to grab it. Oh boy. Let's try that line. Interesting. Whoa. Somehow I managed to keep that on track. Turned too early for that one. And now I get to this last corner and I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do. feel it's slowly going downhill. Come on. I think I overslowed that. This track is so technical. Okay, let's try to carry more speed in the corners. Goal. No. Come on. Help! No! No! It was going well. Until that happened. Fuel level? Okay. Let's try one more time. You can tell it's getting very hot in here. Oh. No. But I kind of want to get used to the feeling of carrying more speed. See that last line that I took? Well, I don't know. Hard to say. I wasn't even paying attention. It is very hot in here. I'll have to turn the fan on. Actually, I have to look at the time. Whoa, losing it. Okay, so what have we determined here? We've determined that, whew, it is so hot here. and um, that slightly, I've been running faster times, at least right now, with the new setup that we were just given. However, yesterday I was faster in this setup. It's just one of those things. Let's see. Yeah, SC, it is a bit oversteery. Just a bit. Let's see. Ah, got it, Dan. Yes, I do have to remember that. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Ah, so for those of you on Twitch, we were talking, AMR Dan was talking about the um, the brake pads. He said brake set 4 are perfect for very few qualifying laps, so you can use that, just not for racing. Ah, when you say very few qualifying laps, how many laps do you mean? Like 3? And what's the strategy for actually setting down lap times in the qualification server? So should I go for like 5 laps and then come in, get a new set of tires, go back again, and go out? What do you think? Oh, they're fading after 20 minutes. So maybe if I leave it to brake set number 1, it would be better. Let's see. Okay, 5 laps and come in to the pits to get new tires. Maybe fuel. That's a good point, Shoyu. So let's talk about Motec data. So when you're looking at Motec data, it's best to get like the perfect, like super fast person, right? And compare your notes and your data with that person. That's how it works. And then you can see on the map and by the data provided where I need to either brake, get on the gas, or steering angle, what have you. Is that correct? Oh, it's a 60-minute session. Let's see. Hmm. This is interesting. A conversation about the qualification server here on YouTube. Okay, so Anders, here's my question to you. So if I get on the session and like there's 5 minutes there, 5 minutes left. Obviously, I don't want to get my laps in because I'll run out of time, and they will reset the server, and then that will count as one session, and we only have 5 in total. Now, um, when is a session counted? Is it when you press drive and you actually go on track, or you press drive and you actually complete a lap? Hmm. So, 12:44. What should I do? So, what should I do, folks? The thing I do like about this Ferrari setup, Coach Dave Academy, is that I can point it more easily. I don't struggle as much trying to turn the car, especially in the tight and twistier bits. However, it is a bit oversteery. Oh, interesting. Okay. So the folks on YouTube, they are answering my questions about the qualification server. They said the session is a minimum of 10 valid laps. So if you do less in a session, it is not counted. So you mean, say, what if I did 11 laps and only 9 were counted? Then they just kind of throw that out the window as far as a session? Oh, got it. Silent Shock. Okay, got it. Anders says there's no point in doing fast laps if you can't make at least 10 of them until the session ends. All this strategy. Oh my gosh. Funny. So what should I do, folks? Do I go back? Do I go back to, hey, let's try something else. This is just experimentation. I will be practicing more later, by the way. But considering I did my best lap ever in the quali setup and I can't do it now, well, maybe I will hop in this one. Let's try this one. 110 liters. I do not believe 110 liters fits in a 488 Ferrari. Cool. So let's try this. What's the deal with brake set number 2? Let's give it like 25 liters. Okay. Let's try this one. So you see, it is, this is kind of stressing me out a bit. "20 laps in 60 minutes. Got it. Okay. So I don't want to go in brakes to brake set number 2. I want to do brake set number 1. Is that correct? Let's just say I'm going to do 20 laps. Let's try that. I used to be very hesitant with changing the setup on a car because I'm used to, in real life, I'm used to adjusting my driving to the car's setup for a while. And if there's something I don't like, then, you know, the crew chief or the team will modify it. But I don't get a chance to change the setup. Oops, very often. Just looking, TC2, TC1, TC2 is at 2, ABS at 2. Alright, let's do it. What's up, J-Man? How's it going? I have to say, this feels good. That felt good. I don't know if that was fast, but it felt good. Ooh. Let's do it, folks. Let's see what I can do with this setup. Whoops. Ooh. That felt good. Felt very stable over the curves. Whoa. Hold on. Hold on there. Just overshot that one. A little more progressive on the throttle. Need a bit more patience. This always seems to be the case when driving. Whew. It's a nice jump. Validated, but hey. Oops. That was a bit off-roady. Okay, calm down. I already invalidated the lap. Let's just try to put a good time down. That felt very good going through that section, and I usually have a very hard time with that. Whoa. Okay. Okay. I was much more conservative in that section. Come on. I must say, I do like this setup right off the bat. I just feel it's the perfect balance. Ooh, pushing. Come on. Hmm. Whoa. A lot of things go through my mind at that corner. Oh, no. It's okay. You know, I've been getting a lot of these phone calls for the election, and I hate it. It's election day. Like, stop. Too late. I voted. Oh boy. So, I must say, I do like that balance. Yeah, I like it. Alrighty. That's true, I'm J Got. You know, I was talking to my husband and we were trying to compare ACC because I like in Forza Motorsport 7 I like to do rivals, and a lot of times there's these sections that you take this corner and you're like, how did they just pull away from that corner? How did they pull away from you, and how in the world are they just taking that corner so quickly? So you rewind and it goes back and you can try that corner again and you go back and try that corner. So yes, I do wish there was that here. I don't think there is. I've looked. I can't find it. So I don't know. Oh, yes, Violet, you know, we will see. It's just a crazy day, election day here in the US, and I think like a lot of people are on edge, just waiting to see what our future will look like. All right, let's see. That's funny. Just reading the chat from YouTube. Lots going on there. Let's see. Oh, got it. Thank you so much, everyone, for your encouragement as far as me progressing as a driver in ACC. There's a lot of things that I'm still trying to figure out, you know, and how these skills, real life skills, translate to the sim. Just trying to feel as one with the car as I possibly can. And it's taken me a while. I found it very difficult at first. So here's the thing about qualifying. I'm always kind of nervous during practice. I don't do as well in practice, or I don't know. It's just a mental thing, right? You know, not that it doesn't count, but you have unlimited times to just go over and get a better time and better time. But the one thing that I've noticed about myself is when I go into qualifying, something clicks. It says, "Okay, now everything you've learned, it has to count here." And I a lot of times, even throughout all of my More Female Racers Championship races, all my fastest times ever in each of the tracks, and I had to learn a new track every week in order to race it. Um, it had been during my qualifying lap. So I think it's just, my brain knows, like, okay, this is your time. It's now or never. And hopefully I can put it down. Obviously we make mistakes or whatever, and it's not the end of the world, but I feel like a lot of times I do better in qualifying than the actual practice session because I know, okay, somehow gotta pull it together. Thank you, AJ McDaddy. I know. How can I forget about the elections? Right? I think everybody has been just waiting till this day. Basically, it's like just get it over with. Like people have voted 3 months ago. I took some time with my ballot. I knew, of course, who to vote for the presidential election. So I knew even before I got my ballot. However, on the ballot, there's all these other things where it's state and county, um, and different things to approve and to repeal and maintain and all this kind of stuff. So it's a whole front and back um, ballot, and I took time to read about everybody and vote for the local elections as well. So I actually dropped my ballot in the box just yesterday. It was my birthday, but that was the number one thing that was on my mind. Just drop that ballot, because you could have the ballot and you can vote, and then it could just sit there on the table, and please, I hope that people don't do that. They need to just drop that ballot in the ballot box. Yeah, so AMR Dan on YouTube says compared to practice, the amount of pressure in the races is completely different, which is true. The adrenaline and pressure can be used in a positive way to prove that you can go faster. And yeah, I feel like that's worked for me. Will it work tonight when I try to qualify? I have my fingers crossed. I'm just going to do the best that I can. And that's all I can do. I'm going to try to get as many laps as possible. I have 5 sessions to put down 10 of my fastest laps ever. And then we'll see what happens. And all we have to do is wait. So, yeah. That's right, Shortmaster. Shortmaster says, I guess, in a way, you could compare a quali to rally. You have one shot and accept the outcome. That is correct. That is definitely correct. So yeah, Violet asks, how does the qualifying work? Is it an average of your team? So folks on YouTube, you folks are the pros, and I read all of this, and what I have on my post-it note to remind me of how it works, it is that they are taking the average of the fastest of 4 laps. So that's it. And they're going to use that as our team qualifying time and then go from there. It's crazy. I would have thought like 135 teams to qualify was not going to be a big deal, but that's a lot, right? And then now I think there's like 150 something teams trying to qualify for 135 spots. Anyway, um, SED, this is actually Misano. Yeah. So I was practicing on Misano. Unfortunately, my practice session has ended. I just need a break. I need to fuel up. I need some food. I actually had some of my cake. So, I'm just going to eat that right after I stop the stream. But I'm going to take a break and come back to this later and then just go for it and qualify. Um, I think I'm going to spend a little more time in the setup, but thank you for that suggestion as far as getting into the Coach Dave Academy race setup rather than qualifying, because I was just trying to find a happy medium which would work best for me in qualifying, and I think this race setup is awesome. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate all the encouragement and support and all the birthday wishes. I will be live right here at 11 a.m. tomorrow, Wednesday. 11 a.m. Pacific, folks. Wish me luck for qualifying, and I will see you all. Thanks, everyone, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch. Thanks. Have a wonderful day, and see you later. Bye.